Alright, so we are back with some more America Rising 2. I apologize for the delay in the videos. The game just had some issues not launching properly with the mod list, so I've been trying to work around and fix everything. We should be good to go now. Performance should be around the same as it was before. But last time we left off, we went ahead and eliminated the remaining gunners, and we're going to go back to visit General Ward. We also picked up Vermilion, or oh, just talking here, but thanks, security. We picked up Vermilion Frost, which is a modded companion. She actually used to be part of the Enclave. I doubt there'd be anything like special in terms of like dialogue, but I thought it'd be kind of fitting to bring her along for the rest of the quest line because she is an Enclave member. Actually did go through the bunker that we was in. It wasn't really anything special, but just a bunch of synths. And we did actually pick up some new power armor. So we do have the power armor, the X01 version of it. So we may use this as needed. I typically don't like to use power armor unless necessarily have to, but because of how difficult the mod list can be sometimes, I'm going to go ahead and use it as necessary. But anyway, we can go ahead and head back to General Ward, which I believe he is back over in the vault here. We can continue on with the mission. And so while we're heading back to go talk with General Ward, I actually did restock on some ammo and weapons along with some supplies. So I have a few more rounds of ammunition. Not really too much to make a difference. I do have some health kits now and stuff like that. So hopefully we stand a bit of a better chance against the opposition. I fucking doubt it, but we should do a little bit better. We'll see what happens depending on who we face, because it's been tough, as you can see from the previous episodes, especially when fighting against some of the security bots and stuff like that. It's been a challenge. So hopefully with some gear we'll do okay. We're only level 12, so we haven't really got any other level ups or anything like that, but we'll see what we can do. I wish there was like a light switch we can cut on here to not make it so dark, but whatever. All right, General.
Been to the hangar yet? Was the vertibird there?
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Yeah, it wasn't easy.
Good work. We'll head for the hangar now and plan our next move from there. Would you like to travel with us?
Traveling with you is never dull.
Wow. Traveling with you is never dull.
Cool. All right, so we're going back to the vertebrate facility, which I'm assuming they're going to make this a new base of operations, would be my guess, especially since they have like a working vertibird. Yeah, I figured as much. They basically reconstructed this place to be like the new base of operations, which makes sense.
Excuse me.
You're here. Good. All things considered, this facility is in better shape than expected. Lieutenant Fitzpatrick is performing some pre-flight checks. He says it'll be ready tomorrow. Come back then, and if you need some time to rest, you may use the barracks in this facility. Dismissed.
Cool. All right, so basically we just need to wait until tomorrow. Nothing really else for us to do. We could try and do like a couple of side missions, but I also don't want to waste the ammunition that we've already got. I believe the barracks are downstairs. I think they wait for it takes time for the vertebrate to prepare for flight. So I think they pretty much cleaned out the rest of this place. So yeah, basically a new base of operations to be coming here to ooh, I actually need to get armor leveled up so I can get some of the stuff. But we actually can use this as like a place to like upgrade our materials and stuff like that if need be. Really don't have much materials to do much. I need to get armor ranked 1 so I can actually start upgrading these pieces of armor to make this a little bit more like sustainable for the stuff that we're getting into. So I think the bunker, I don't remember if the bunker's down this way or not. Or not the bunker, I'm sorry, the barracks. I don't think they are. No, I don't think they are. I mean, technically we don't need to wait till in the barracks. We just need to find a place to wait for 24 hours. I'm thinking about probably installing the mod wait anywhere, just because I feel like that's would be a little bit easier to deal with. So I'm not just sitting here looking for like a place to sit or a bed to sleep in, which is one of the weird changes that they actually made. In Fallout 4 that I don't agree with, is like you have to find a place to sit or sleep in order to wait. You can't just sit and wait somewhere. So never really understood that. We should be able to wait here a full day. Yeah. So we'll go ahead and wait the 24 hours and we will be back. Cool. All right. So we're back. 24 hours later, we can go ahead and talk to General Ward, and kind of continue on with the mission.
Hi.
With the vertibird airworthy, we're ready to proceed with the next part of our plan, reaching command. You've helped us get this far, and I would appreciate your continued assistance. We don't know what the situation at command may be. I would strongly suggest equipping yourself, well, to cover any eventualities.
All right, tell me what my role in this is.
Tell me about my role in this.
On arrival, you are to assist Captain Peterson and myself in investigating the facility. You've proven yourself useful so far. Continue to do so, and we'll ensure you are appropriately rewarded.
Okay, and why do we need this place?
Why do we need this place again?
Our attempts to make contact with the base have been futile, so we have to assume the worst. We also can't afford to abandon it. We're under-equipped and sitting ducks out here. Our only option is taking the vertibird and assessing the situation at base.
All right, so not yet.
Not yet.
I do hope you're not wasting our time.
All right, so I just need to adjust the sound here a little bit, because it definitely sounds quiet on my end. So let me go ahead and pump up the volume just a little bit. I'm going to turn the music down a bit. All right, that should be a little bit better. Sorry about that. I was doing some testing and stuff, and the volume was way too loud while I was doing testing.
Excuse me.
Are you ready to go yet?
Yes, I am good to go.
I'm ready.
Good. Captain Peterson and I will be equipping some suits of the T-51 power armor we found stored here as a precaution. Time to go.
Oh, okay, so they have power armor. I guess I probably should have gotten my power armor, but it is what it is. With them in power armor, they should be able to take the brunt of the hits.
We've got to be ready for anything.
Can I get my I probably can't get it, can I? No, probably not. Nope. Okay, cool. We're sitting ducks here. That's fine. Worst comes to worst, we can always load back in.
Sending command.
I do like how there is a spot for your companion. So it looks like we have like a bit of a turret section here, is my guess. If I had to take a guess what we're expecting, it's probably either going to be like the Brotherhood, Super Mutants, or maybe one of the other factions. I'm putting my money on either the Brotherhood or the Institute.
Cargo. Oil levels nominal. Hydraulics nominal. Better get comfortable. ETA is 3 hours.
Remember, when we land, Fitzpatrick stays with Dr. Kane. The rest of us will investigate command.
Got it.
Yes, sir. Fitzpatrick, can you hail them?
Yes, sir.
Is that a ship out there?
Command, this is Victor Bravo 3504.
Looks like a
Do you
mother
copy,
base.
over?
Again.
Command, this is Victor Bravo 3504. Do you copy? Over.
I don't like this. I can't make out any activity from here.
Lieutenant, before we land, I want you to circle the oil rig. Let's get eyes on the situation.
I mean, yeah, it's old rig, but it
Yes,
just reminds
sir.
me of like mother base.
ETA, 30 seconds.
So I'm assuming probably the Institute or the Brotherhood of Steel probably came out here and cleared it out, since it would take a lot for someone to be able to come out here, and I don't think any of the other factions have the resources to get like a vertibird and come out here, especially like the Minutemen, which I don't know why they would come out here and do anything. But those are only two factions, at least like in-game factions. I will say, those are actually pretty cool. Nice little new world space to explore.
I'm not seeing anyone.
Me neither. Hopefully they don't try and shoot us down with the missile.
Are those corpses?
Oh no. Okay. Yeah, definitely everyone's dead there at the very least. So someone must have definitely came out here and wiped them out.
I'm bringing the bird into land.
Alright, I'm assuming, what is that? Is that the helipad right there? I'm assuming that is, right? Yeah. Ooh, shit. Okay. Hopefully they don't turn into ghouls.
What the hell is this? Miss Patrick, stay here and keep the doctor
Bootleg?
safe. Everyone else, we need to find a way inside. Let's move.
What in God's name is that? Alright, well the ghouls are awake. Alright. Let's see if we can get anything from these guys. Rifle, laser. We already got a laser cannon. Oh, well, we're missing the fight upstairs, so let me get back up there. It's probably where we need to be. I might get a chance to explore here later. I'm not really seeing anything, though. Bunch of super ghouls, though, it seems. Yeah, feral ghouls. Or not super ghouls, I'm sorry. Yeah, feral ghouls.
You gonna share?
See, I don't know who Rootleg is. Maybe one of the commanders here? Oh god, my back's terrible. Maggots. Okay, so those are a thing here now. Irradiated blood. Yeah, something must have killed them. I don't know if it's just like regular feral ghouls that came out here and did it or what, but yeah. The place was obviously overran. Alright. Anyone else out here? Alright, where's Vermilion? Where does she go? I don't know where she disappeared to. Alright, well that's Peterson. Alright.
Hey,
Alright, I need you to actually, like, equip the weapon. Like, none of this, oh, we're gonna use a baseball bat.
What a mess.
Shit, you ain't lying.
Watch out, more of them. Something's watching.
That should slow him down a little bit. And the game crashed, so that's not good. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully, hopefully it doesn't freeze again.
What a mess.
yes.
Stay frost. Target located.
Wherever. I'm bored. Bring me another.
Okay. Oh, that went a little bit better, so we didn't get a crash here. Looks like we took them all out, at least, so that's good. More laser rifle. I guess we can take it for the ammunition and drop the gun itself. Let's see, rifles, energy weapons. Yeah, we can just drop one of the rifles after we take the ammo from it. So I did try like one of the other mods that gives your like companions infinite ammo. Though I guess it's probably not really needed here. Or it maybe it only works for like vanilla companions and not like modded companions. Just because it's kind of a little annoying that you give them a weapon, you have to actually give them ammunition as well. It just kind of seemed like a waste of time. We don't have a key for that.
With a key.
All right, so we need to get a key. There are a couple things upstairs. Can we make it upstairs or no? Or do we have to go around and make it upstairs? I assume we got to go around and make it upstairs. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. But so far, playing through the quest line as much as I have, I think this is probably what Bethesda should have done with the Enclave with introducing them, is like actually have like a storyline to them, like a brand new faction from start to finish. But I mean, ooh, hello.
Identify yourselves immediately before I open fire. This is a restricted area.
What? General Russell Ward, United States Army. Just what the hell is going on here?
General, we need to talk. There's hostiles all around and most doors are jammed. You need to go left and make your way up the catwalks. The door behind me still works. It'll bring you to the war room. Meet me in there. It's the safest place on the oil rig.
All right, so we do have a survivor.
Let's move out.
Okay, I'm assuming they don't know who she is, but she's one of the survivors. So we've got some more enemies here. Bet. All right. Rifle Gauss. Okay. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this is a new weapon. We don't have ammunition for it. Okay. All right. Let's trade some items real quick.
Hey.
We'll have that's the heaviest on me. All right, so it's the Gauss rifle, which needs 2, I guess, millimeter energy caskets, I guess, or energy casings, which we don't have any of that, so I'm gonna let you hold on to that. We do have the missile launcher, but I don't think we'll need it. You can hold on to the makeshift battery. Cool. All right. All right. And just for a weapon's sake here, pistols. We do have a snub nose. We actually probably equip this to 7. And then energy weapons. All right, that's back at 4. Cool. I mean, I doubt we'll do much with this, but it's just good to have just in case. We don't have that many rounds into it, but I think we should be okay. That's the training area. We don't need to go in there just yet. So let's see, we go across the catwalk here. That's what she said, and then that door behind her's open. But yeah, as I was mentioning before, like I think this is what Bethesda should have done to actually like introduce the Enclave, not just like a quick 30-minute mission where they are the enemy and there's nothing you can do about it. Got one more down here, I think. Or, never mind. I mean, she's not wrong. Shotgun's actually doing some work. Which, I mean, it should against these ghouls. They have pretty weak flesh. Storage. I assume there's one in here, yeah. All right, so let's see. Bunch of beer bottles.
How? I've seen your files, sir. You were supposed to be here 200 years ago. What happened?
Vault kick happened. You know what happened here? Who are you, sir?
I'm Colonel Whitehill. I served here under General Douglas up until 2279, when the lab suffered a containment breach. After that, everything fell apart. Those of us that didn't die abandoned the oil rig and either went into hiding or deserted.
God, how could this happen? And these creatures, how many are there? How do we get rid of them?
Those things are ghouls. The labs were working on some sort of project to create and use them as fodder. It went very badly.
Naturally.
The oil
So that's
rig's
why the
defenses
ghouls are
were
here.
down, so we were sitting ducks. I returned here a few days ago with salvaged equipment to repair the targeting computer. It's all in place now. The only thing left to do is restart the reactors, and the defenses should do the rest.
Those are your orders, Colonel. Take our friend with you and get those reactors online. Captain Peterson and I will show up here. Dismissed.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna go with Colonel Whitehill here. We did pick up a new weapon, new energy rifle. It has better range and less accuracy. Does about the same amount of damage, give or take. I mean, we'll use it. It's a short Enclave rifle, so well, no, actually, the other one I have has better range. This one's like short. Okay, never mind. All right, level up. I am going to get. Let me see. Probably. Where's armorer? That's blacksmith. Okay, so I need to have 4 endurance for that. So I need to get my endurance up. So I can start accessing rank 1 armor mod. So let's go ahead and bump up our endurance. It's not a bad idea anyway, so we can start getting our strength up, or not our strength up, our health up. So we'll put the 2 points into that, and then we'll get armor rank 1, so we can like improve our gear.
Hi.
This won't be easy. There's a lot of ghouls roaming the oil rig. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
All right. First things first. Take this ID card. You're gonna need it. The oil rig's currently on lockdown. If we want to get to the reactors, we need to override it. To do that, you need to send an override command from the terminals of General Douglas, Dr. Richmond, and Senator Clark. Let's move out.
All right. So 3 terminals, which obviously makes sense since we got the new access card. I guess one of the terminals is here. Yeah, one of the terminals happens to be here, which makes sense. All right. All lockdown in effect. Final vlog. Stand lockdown. Override code. To the personnel, due to deteriorating situation, a state of emergency has been declared by General Douglas until the situation in the labs has been dealt with. Accordingly, the facility has been sealed until all 3 clearance codes have been sent from mine, Senator Clark's, and Dr. Richmond's terminals. God bless America. God bless the Enclave. And then, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. All right, final log. First, we're doomed. First contact with Raven Rock has ended. Then the reserve troops stopped. Now those damn eggheads down there ruined us. Those things they made. They broke out containment. Troops haven't been already deserted, have been overrun by those awful things. So basically, yeah. We don't have any other logs we can get. All right. So yeah, basically, as they was explaining, scientists do what scientists do and dabbled with shit they shouldn't have, and they basically made ghouls/zombies. Basically, they use them as cannon fodder against their enemies to throw them in their mass waves of numbers to try and get them, essentially, basically to be able to overrun an enemy with sheer numbers. Not exactly they can be controlled or anything, but that was sort of the game plan. Clearly, it didn't work because, well, everything ever works when it comes like to biological warfare and stuff. Oh, there's weapons in there. Gas mask? Hold on, let me see if I can get in there. I didn't even see all that. Looks like it's on this other side here. All right, so we got Enclave gas mask, huh? Rifled sniper rifle, rifled plasma. Okay, so short laser rifle. So let's actually take this, and then we'll take this. All right. So let's actually take a look at the gas mask headwear. Our gunner mask barrette with the gas mask still a little bit better. I mean, I guess the assault gas mask is technically better in terms of like overall defenses and stuff. Take a look at the gas mask real quick. I think that's okay. I think it looks pretty good. Obviously, if we want to like have like the maximum number of defenses, we have the assault gas mask. But honestly, I don't like the way that looks. We'll go with the Enclave gas mask for now. We actually got a couple of weapons too. We got a rifled plasma pistol. We don't have plasma rounds for, and then we picked up a new sniper rifle. Don't have 50 cal ammo for it. So we're definitely gonna modify that and try to get some 50 caliber rounds for it, because that's gonna be probably our new sniper rifle once we get it upgraded. So cool. Got some new gear that I didn't even see earlier. Anyway, when you get to that terminal, or those two terminals, I should say. All right.
Don't have the key.
All right, that's the key card. I'm assuming this is gonna be like Dr. Clark's, or was it Dr. Clark? Or Dr. Richmond? The hell is that?
Meow.
Blood sniffer.
Shoot
Contamination. Okay. All right, don't have time. All right, we need to head down. Oh, that's a lot of radiation. Okay. All right.
Hey.
All right, carry some stuff for me. You know what? Since we don't have ammunition for this, hold on to the typewriter, and you can hold on to the Sharp Enclave rifle. It sucks that she still won't use like ammunition. I'll have to check and see if there's a mod for that, so she doesn't like resort to using a baseball bat, because I don't want her to keep sharing ammunition with her. All right, looks like everything else is clear down here. Dr. Richmond, okay. All right, do we have access to previous log? We don't. All right, final log. I don't know what's going on. I just heard a window shatter and screaming. I've locked myself in, and I think I'm hearing gunfire now. Oh God, something's trying to knock on the door, and that's how he went out. And that's still locked down terminal. All right, so 2 out of 3. I mean, we can check these areas here. I doubt there's much. Yeah, I think this is where they kept most of the patients, and then somehow they got out and started overrunning the place. I feel like if they was locked down, though, like, obviously something had to let them out. If they was locked down or something, or maybe someone that was being experimented on, they was fine, and then they somehow escaped, and that's kind of like how everything happened. I wonder if the Colonel is going to be like a permanent companion, Colonel Whitehill. Definitely curious, but yeah, so far so good. Overall, standard, not standard story, I would say, but pretty interesting story to introduce the Enclave. So we got one more terminal to go. We still have one more door to open, which thankfully isn't too far away. I was thinking I was gonna have to go all the way back to, like, towards the beginning. Where we was in like the main assembly hall, because I think there was some doors down there too. Or yeah, okay, we did actually.
Can't get my heart pumping as much as it used to.
So we need to go upstairs.
Just heard something.
All right, cool. Well, so much for stealth, right?
Anything good on 'em?
All right, I think there's one more down there, right? Well, he's not coming up, so I think we're okay. Senator's office.
What a sad way to go.
Yeah, you're not kidding. All right, so I'll let them take care of that. All right. No. Final log. There's a commotion outside. Someone sounded the evacuation alarm, but I'm staying right here. I've got my trusty revolver at my side, and I'll be damned with another one of those if we lose another base on my watch. So, well, clearly that didn't work. All right. So that's all
That should
3
do it.
codes.
We need to head for the reactors now. The entrance is back in the military ops
There we go.
building.
Well, there's this revolver. I mean, we could take it and get the ammunition from it. Either he stood his ground or he shot himself. If I had to take a guess, he probably used 5 rounds and saved the 6th for himself. That's what I would have done, given in that situation. If like there was no way for me to win, I'd take out as many as I can, but then I just, you know, do what I need to do afterwards. I think there was another door here we could open. I think it's just like another way to enter inside of here, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. So we did have to backtrack to come here. All right, so now to the reactor. Which is also down here. Okay, upstairs. I don't know why my flashlight turns off every time I come outside. Not sure if that's a mod doing it or what. It's a little annoying, but it's nothing I can't handle. Just a training area. I guess we can come inside the training area. Maybe they have like some ammunition or some guns in here. I mean, I think we're okay in terms of guns and stuff, but still. Can't hurt to check it out just in case. Looks like some dumbbells. Alright. I guess they all got cleaned out when the evacuation started. They probably came in here and just got all the guns and ammo as necessary. Trench coat, bandana, bottle caps. Alright, so really nothing useful. Just a couple of rounds of ammunition, which, I mean, it's something. Kind of sucks, but it's to be expected. Couldn't hurt to come in here and try. Yeah, I think that's about it here. Yeah, okay, that's about it. Nothing else really of substantial use here. I'm not sure what quest I want to tackle after I finish America Rising 2. A lot of people told me to try Sim Settlements, like because that has also a really good storyline. I'm just not really keen on settlement building, but I think it has a process to do it on its own, so I may check that out. I know when I was streaming Fallout 4, there was a couple of mods that I checked out, a couple of quest mods that I checked out, and I could redo those on this character, just to have them like separate. So people can view them when I have to like view like 2 or 3 hours of like live stream footage.
No
That's
use.
Unacceptable. Okay, so we need to start heading down more. Okay.
Hey there.
We should have access to the reactors through the military ops building. Let's move.
Cool. All right. Just a little bit of a map here. And then she said through the barracks. Okay, so these are the barracks here. Anything of use? All right, some ammunition and an FP90. Oh, that's a P90. Okay. We will definitely take that. Some shotgun shells. Another P90. Okay. P90 plus. All right, so some P90s in here.
Heads up.
So I'm gonna hand you my P90s. I'm gonna keep the ones with the silencer on it, but you can have the other ones. Cool. Like I said, I doubt she'll use it, but you know, hope is that she does. We don't have a lot of ammunition for it, so we're gonna have to try and pick some up. Oop. Well, that's fine. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna assume that. Yeah, just gonna assume that the mod's not working for her to get ammunition at this point. More barracks. We'll take the lighter.
Heads up. Grab anything useful.
Will she actually do it?
Check it out.
Cool. All right. Well, she actually go in there and get stuff out. I'm gonna take the ammo here. Like I said, don't really need any like the other P90s. I mean, I can
Look alive.
get them to sell and stuff, but
See if there's anything there.
all right. The hell?
Go check that.
Okay. Purified water. Some beds we don't really need right now. So I guess we need to head down that direction. I guess we can. Okay. I'm assuming it's gonna come from this direction, right? Ooh, is that a first aid kit? No, it was not.
Maybe this isn't going to end well for you.
Alright.
What a waste of time. Bad for a rookie.
Oh yeah.
Alright. That's the roller rig. Probably an elevator to get back up. There's really no reason for me to use the AK, but I just wanted to for a little bit. Definitely gonna put a long barrel on this though, when I get the chance. Ooh, lots of supplies. We will definitely take some of this. Hazmat suit, hazmat suit. I feel like we're gonna need one of the hazmat suits. I feel like that's gonna be a thing since they're like placed here.
We're here. This is the reactor control room. Are you ready to restart the reactors?
What do you need me to do?
What do you need me to do?
I'll have a look at the terminal and see what the situation is.
Okay. That's fine. I'm okay with not having AP right now.
Terminal should open this.
Reactor control perimeters. Status. Both are offline, okay. Alright. Hopefully she didn't break. I feel like she did. Let me reload and see. I think her pathing broke a little bit. Which unfortunately happens. Like the pathing for AIs will break and they won't do anything.
Excuse me.
We should have access to the reactors through the military ops building. Let's move.
Okay. Hopefully she reacts this time.
We're here. This is the reactor control room. Are you ready to restart the reactors?
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
I'll have a look at the terminal and see what the situation is.
Okay. Now, only if she would go there.
Busted.
All right. Let me... I need to delete some of these saves. Let me see if waiting fixes her path. There we go.
By the looks of it, we got lucky. The reactors are still intact. It's just a matter of inserting the dampening coils and nuclear agitators. You should be able to find spares in the reactor room, probably in containers. This is important. You need to insert the agitators in the lower insertion point and the dampeners in the upper.
Agitators lower, dampeners
Don't mix
higher.
it up.
Got it.
I'll power on each reactor as you insert the components. When both are on, I'll be able to restore the defenses. Just be careful. I'm reading a rad leak in there. There should be some equipment around here that can help protect you if you need it. One last thing. Those bulkheads will lock behind you to contain the rads. I should be able to unlock them once the reactors are on.
Grab that.
Good luck.
Okay. Now, I don't know if she'll wear it.
Get that.
No. Okay, I gotta make her wear it. Alright. Well, I mean, it's fine. She's NPC. It really doesn't matter. Alright. Alright, I mean, it is a little annoying for the AP stuff, but, I mean, it's not really much I can do right now. Oh, wow, he hurts. Okay. I mean, it makes sense. I don't have any ammunition. Or not ammunition, I don't have any armor, so we need to use something a little bit bigger to take him down.
By the looks of it, we got lucky. The reactors are still intact. It's just a matter of inserting the dampening coils and nuclear agitators. You should be able to find spares in the reactor room, probably in containers. This is important. You need to insert the agitators in the lower...
Agitators in the lower, dampers in the higher. Okay. We don't really need two of the snub-nosed pistols. I'll give you this one. Don't need the plasma right now either.
Insertion point and the dampeners in the upper insertion point.
All right, agitators
Don't mix
lower,
it up.
dampeners higher.
I'll power on each reactor as you insert the components. When both are on, I'll be able to restore the defenses. Just be careful. I'm reading a rad leak in there. There should be some equipment around here that can help protect you if you need it. One last thing. Those bulkheads will lock behind you to contain the rads. I should be able to unlock them once the reactors are on. Good luck.
All right. Apparently I'm still carrying too much.
Just as one annoying loser at a time.
All right. What am I carrying that? Oh, yeah, I need to give her the other stuff. Ah, God, okay. I mean, it's fine. We can make do. Some Rad-X. Okay. Alright, dog meat.
Hey.
Alright, can you carry something for me? Maybe you can carry some stuff that I don't need. No, you really can't carry anything else. Alright, reactive agitator insert. Required missing item. Did I not pick them up? Oh, okay, here we go. Dampening coil. And I guess the agitator's over somewhere. Where's the agitator? Wait, so what did she say? Shit, God, okay. I think that's correct. The dampening coils are above and agitators below. Alright, so where are the agitators then? Should be some more toolboxes, right? Agitator, okay. And then there should be one more. Can I craft anything? Maybe lose some of this weight? Not really, no. I can craft some Molotov cocktails, but nah. Alright. Agitator, and then, okay.
One reactor is now online.
Yeah, I'm working on the other one, don't worry. It's AP drain, though.
Stand by. I'm gonna start venting the rads out of there and get the defenses online. I flushed the radiation, but the bulkheads are still locked.
Alright, so I no longer need this anymore since I got rid of the radiation. So we can drop this. Cool.
I think getting the defenses online will unlock them. Wait, I'm picking up movement in the vents. Might be ghouls.
You never worry about booby traps, do
Noise
you?
must have attracted them. Watch your back.
Fight off the ghouls. What, are they coming from above? Oh, she locked me in here. Sick. Alright, party party. Where are they coming from? The vents? I'm assuming. I'm actually going to use one of these Rad-X's. I think I've rat away, right?
Killed him years ago. Not all as stupid as you would think.
I've almost got it. Just a little longer.
Yeah, definitely coming out of the vents. Sometimes the hitboxes for these
Online. Bulkheads unlocked. We should deal with any stragglers and get back to General Ward.
Okay. electric glowing one. Curious if he has anything on him. Nope, just nuclear material. Sick. Alright. Oh, please don't tell me I'm stuck. Okay, there we go. Alright. Cool. So that's it for that. We can get out of here.
Broken.
Alright, so now we get back to the general ward. And we should be able to get our next instructions here, which I think that'd be a good part to cut it off once we go back in there and discuss the next plan, because I think we've been at it for almost about a good like 45 minutes, give or take, looking at the timer. Thought I heard some more ghouls. Hopefully they didn't get overrun. Okay, no, they're good.
Hey,
At least one thing has gone to plan. Good work, you two. It's encouraging that so much seems to have powered on. Maybe most of the damage here is in fact superficial. What we need now, most of all, is manpower.
Permission to speak, sir?
Granted, Colonel.
When we lost the oil rig, we also lost the ability to communicate with other outposts in the region. I don't know how many of those outposts are still around, but if we could bring the comms equipment back online, we could order them to regroup here.
I see. Do we have the necessary equipment to restore communications?
We don't, but I know where we could find it. You probably saw the USNS Harper stranded not far from here when you flew in. It was the oil rig's primary supply vessel. During the evacuation, some troops tried to flee on it. I assume the ship broke down not long after. I don't know what happened to those on board, but if anywhere has the equipment we need, it's there.
Excellent. That will be our immediate objective. Lieutenant Fitzpatrick will take our friend here to the USNS Harper and attempt to recover it. Meanwhile, Colonel, I believe a full debrief is in order.
Yes, sir.
I realize that I have not been forthcoming with you about who we are exactly. You've helped us get this far, so it's about time I tell you.
And now the truth is revealed.
We are the Enclave, the last bastion of our beloved America. It is our duty to undo the damage caused by the Great War, and I will ensure we succeed. From what I have seen here today, we have a lot of work to do. I extend to you an invitation to join us in this work.
Okay, so now here's exactly what's a good part of this, because you have the choice to join them.
Exactly.
The Enclave came to be long before the bombs dropped. The nation's
And some people may
brightest
not know
minds,
who the
our
Enclave
fathers,
are.
and devoted
They obviously probably
politicians,
wouldn't join.
all as one. From the shadows, we worked tirelessly for the good of our country. We made sure that no matter the threat, inside or out, we were ready. We were the true patriots. Now we are the continuation of the United States of America, and we are duty-bound to rebuild it.
All right. I mean,
So, what now?
First, we proceed with Colonel Whitehill's plan. It's the best lead we have. After that, we rebuild. With these ghouls gone, we're safe here.
all right. I mean, I guess here you can refuse to join, and then later on you'll come back here to destroy them if you would like. So I think that's pretty cool. But we're gonna join them for the sake of obviously going through this from the Enclave's point of view.
Your cause seems noble.
I'm pleased you think so. You are proving to be valuable to us. Find Lieutenant Fitzpatrick at the Vertibird when you're ready to head for the ship.
Cool. So now we basically officially join the Enclave. Dr. Kane.
Hey,
I'm at a loss for words. So much destruction.
So what's your story?
what's your story?
My family has a long history in medicine. In fact, my great-grandfather was actually a pioneering surgeon. As for myself, I spent many years studying medical science and chemistry at Princeton before being contracted by West Tech.
All right, smart
I worked
lady.
on some truly exciting projects at West Tech and was transferred to Mariposa Military Base to work on something truly groundbreaking. do wonder how Major Barnett fared after the nuclear war.
Only time can tell. I'd never leave up him blind. How was it? Did you abandon any projects you want to complete?
Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete?
Not at all. In fact, that's why I found myself here in Boston on that fateful day. My work had just been transferred for the Mariposa military base to a new state-of-the-art facility in this region. You can understand why I can't say where exactly, of course. The general was overseeing my transfer personally up until the bombs fell. I hope that the facility is still intact.
All right. What was it?
What was it?
I'm afraid that's highly classified.
I'd never leave my family behind.
I am not particularly fond of personal questions. If you must know, no. I did not leave any family behind. I had little interest in engaging in frivolous activities. To me, my work is all that matters. I have the ability to change the world, and I intend to use it.
I mean, that's fair.
That was it.
Was there something else?
No, not
Never
this time.
mind, actually.
We'll talk later.
So I think they brought all the rest of the people that was over in the Commonwealth over here to the oil rig base here. So this is kind of like the new base of operations as I anticipated. But we'll call it here, and we will continue on in the next video. I'm enjoying the story so far. I like how it's still tying into like the the bombs falling, the status of like the Commonwealth and what they plan to do to establish themselves here. As through like the mod description, if you haven't read it, basically you can go against the Enclave either very early on and wipe them out, or you can start doing missions for them, and then once you get to a certain point, you can choose either to follow along with them or you can choose to betray them. So I think it's kind of worth doing another playthrough if you want to like do like almost a vanilla playthrough, but have like the Enclave there as like a secondary faction, or not a secondary faction, I guess like a fifth faction technically. But anyways, we'll end the video here, and we will continue on next time with more America Rising 2. See you then.